G'day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. Since the Hero 10 was released a few days ago, I've had quite a few requests on different things to test out. The most common thing that I've been asked to test out is the overheating issue. There have been quite a few reports that the Hero 10 Black overheats quite easy, and yes indeed it does. Now all GoPros are notorious for overheating, especially when you're recording in something like 4K 60. There's a lot of heat generated by the camera and they will shut down to prevent damage. So I have done a couple tests and we'll get to the results here in a second. Now I just want to mention that this is not a scientific test by any means. I'm filming in my basement. It's fairly cool down here. I think the ambient temperature is about 71 degrees. And with that said, last year when I did a similar test with the Hero 9, I had a couple people comment saying that, it's not really a fair test because if you're using your GoPro outside, there's going to be air movement and that will help keep your GoPro cooler. Now, yes, indeed, in a perfect scenario, if you have your GoPro mounted on a motorcycle or a helmet, there will be air movement, which will help dissipate the heat. But there are 2 points that I do want to make on that theory. First of all, like I said, down here in the basement, it's fairly cool. If you're filming outside, even with air movement, the temperature can be quite a bit warmer, not to mention you have the sun. The GoPro is black, so it does attract a lot of heat from the sun. So in fact, even with air movement, if you're filming on a hot day in the pure sun, your GoPro could actually overheat quite a bit quicker than if you're in a house and it's sitting stationary. The other thing I want to point out too is that everybody uses their GoPro differently. Just because one person straps it to a helmet or to a motorcycle, there's going to be a lot of air movement there. Not everybody uses their GoPro like that. People use them for creating time lapses. They film indoors for YouTube channels, cooking channels. They may have them mounted out in a garage while they film for a mechanics channel. Days at the beach, family vacations, filming horse races, car races, all kinds of stuff where the camera is not going to be moving. So that's not really a valid argument. And that's the reason why I make a video like this, so people can make an informed decision of whether the GoPro Hero 10 will work for them. So the couple tests that I did do today, the ambient temperature in my basement is about 71 degrees. And I'm just using LED lights up above me so they're not generating any kind of heat. The first test I wanted to film in the maximum resolution that each camera could handle, which is 5.3K 60 for the Hero 10 Black over here and 5K 30 for the Hero 9 Black. On the first test, the Hero 10 Black overheated at about approximately 21 minutes. I'll put the exact timestamp on the screen. Whereas the Hero 9 Black continued to run for 38 minutes, so that almost ran double the time. For the next test I did, I wanted to have it a little bit more equal, so I set both cameras to record at 4K 60 frames per second, and that way we could get more of an accurate feel for which one overheats quicker. And I also want to mention that there was a good hour cool-off time in between tests. Now, unfortunately, you're going to have to take my word for it here because for some strange reason I forgot to hit record on my camera, but I have absolutely no reason to steer you wrong. The GoPro Hero 10 powered off at 4K 60 at 26 minutes and a few seconds. The GoPro Hero 9 Black powered off from overheating at 29.5 minutes. So that test was indeed interesting. Now, that is very important for some people because if you're going to be doing a lot of stationary recording in 4K or 5.3K, the Hero 10 Black may not be your best choice. You will be able to get longer recording times out of the Hero 9 Black. Now, I'm going to keep doing some testing with the heat. I'm going to be testing time lapses, hyperlapses, and a few other scenarios, and that will all be included in my full review that I do hope to have out in about a week or so once I've had a good amount of time to use the camera. I spent all day from early afternoon till late evening filming with the cameras, testing things out. So I'm getting a good feel for it, all its strengths and weaknesses, so I'll make that all apparent in my review. If you're interested in the Hero 10, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I do have a ton of videos planned for it. Tomorrow I'm going to be uploading my stabilization comparison. We're going to be comparing the Hypersmooth 4.0 against Hypersmooth 3.0 in different situations. Well folks, thanks a lot for watching this video. Hopefully you got some value out of it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you did. It's always greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.